Right, another little job here. We've got these two doors are getting took out, and then there's just a doorway there, a single doorway, so we're going to block that side up. This lintel here we've got to move up to that height, and then this side here we've also got to come off here and create a window there, and that'll be the same sill height as that, and obviously the same head height as that. And then we've got a doorway here to do. So yeah, we'll crack on. Now just getting these all punched through here now, and we're going to put that there. Put that through, needle through now, and then prop either side. We'll get forward end through there, and we can take all that out, and then lift this lintel up to that height. We'll probably cut that down as well. We've only got a doorway here, and then we can work out where everything's going. So we'll get these knocked down, props up.
It's cool though, I feel you, a blue blood, this party, said he knew you, I hate him, warm tears are falling, can't tell if I'm balling, floating through this kitchen, 10 million miles from living. Drive there with my eyes shut and bring you candy. Warm tears are falling. Can't tell if I'm balling. This party's way too crowded. I'm in the bathroom pouting. I hear the homeless lying out the window. On the cell phone. When I was a child, now that we're older, let's be wild. I'm ready to let it all go and lose control. I called you, no answer. It's cold though, I feel you. Warm tears are falling. Can't tell if I'm balling. Floating through this kitchen, 10 million miles from living. I hear the broken siren out the window. On the cell phone.
Alright, we've got all these in. We're just gonna, we'll probably start taking this block work and this brickwork out here now. Same on this other side. Same on this side here, get that sorted, and then get our new lintel height sorted out there. I've got the lintel out with took all all the block out, and there was like 2 cores above here that have dropped now, which we had a feeling it would, but we've realised that these props are probably slightly too low to put the lintel back in, because that we're going to cut that one back down and put it back in above this doorway. So what we're going to do, we're going to get this pillar, we're going to cut this cavity out, get these pillars built, and then obviously build all that back in and leave that out. And then when we need to, we're going to put a plank along the ceiling, prop that up, and then we can take them out, because that's the wall plate there, so it's only one more block. Obviously this floor level will be where I'm standing here, so we're just building this off this slab here, the original slab. Damp course put a tree in, and then there's going to be a timber floor running through here, level with inside there. So obviously that's not going to get affected. We'll put a vent in and everything, so that's all ventilated, and then with the train and everything, no damp should get through that. And then it's all going to be cladded on the outside, so you're not really going to get any problems. So yeah. Get some videos uploaded soon, quick. Fucking shocking that time there, honestly. Yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, what did you say again?
You what?
What did you say when I said it?
I asked you for buttons for what? You got some bubbles.
Can we start?
Yeah, we've got that first.
Not a normal record. GoPro. What's the lead, don't ya? You're off, you want it? Oh, that's not. Alright, I'm looking for I'm going to get a little back a bit. Shit working on that one. messy board, it instantly does me head in. Right.
Mine's hard to do this way.
Roll more. Roll more. Just feel it in there. You've got to feel that, you know? Don't like what? Yeah, walls on it. Doing that one-handed. Sliding about all over the gaff, that, isn't it? What you'll find, because it's on a slant of concrete, you'll have to hit the back down a lot more. Chuck it on the next block. Yeah. Put them marks on the floor just so you know where you're at as well. Not coming over too much. keeps pushing forward, just put a wedge in the front of it.
Yeah.
Stick one of them wheat vents in there. Get your tape on it as well, make sure it fits. So it looks like you've come over a bit to me there.
$4.50.
Just tap that block that way a little bit. Get the hammer. Otherwise you're not going to get your wheat vent in. And then perk's looking pretty sweet.
Just put in the one though.
Yeah.
Would.
Nearly
A
had
bit
it.
more welly, didn't
Nearly
I?
had it.
Too hard that, innit? It's not sticking on though. Nope.
The sand know it's shit innit?
Yeah.
Shit has. I like sticking to all that. Just dead grainy innit? It's not the best. Give it a measure. Is it 450, 460 that?
$4.55.
So this end's going to be tight because you've got a wheat vent on the other side, haven't you?
Very unsatisfying.
Back on here, bit of a bad start really. Only got here at 1 o'clock, so and I'm on my own. So I'm just gonna plod on with this here now. Probably back it up, and then that'll probably be it today. And then tomorrow we can get it finished and jump onto this one. So yeah, we'll get the head cam on around the corner or something and just get that done. So yeah. At that height for now. I've got to try and get to that height for this, so we've got a bit to go up yet, but I'm just going to back this up. I'll jump in here now. I've cleared that cavity out there so you can see through to the other side, and then that'll be knocked out, so you'll be able to see straight through that, should I say. And then I've got a window. I don't know which side yet. I'll have to ask him, but that's the new door opening there now. And then that'll just probably maybe take that joint and push the floor into that block work then. And then we'll have a cavity closure on this end. He's told me he's going to pump the insulation in after, so I don't have to insulate it, it's going to get pumped in after. So that saves me a bit of messing about. So we'll get this backed up, and then we'll see what time it is, whether I can set a deck up and start messing around, trying to get the heights for that. So yeah, we'll have a look. I think I've got 640 there on the wall, and that's my laser point. I don't know if you'll be able to see it outside, it's about here. So it's 640 up from that point, which is where the new height is for the underside of the lintel. So about there. So we've got another 410, another 410 mil to make up for that. But we'll get this side up first anyway, and then we'll look at that.
Tell me, baby, what's the way? Oh, what's the way? Tell me, baby, what's the way? What's the way I've got to do? What's he gotta do now?
So when we do this side, I think what we're going to do, we're just going to put a plank on the inside, like a 13-foot board on the ceiling here to catch. Now we've done all this side and it's just a waste of time doing all that. It's just a lot of effort for not a lot of reward there. So I think we're going to just put our board through that, straight through, get it up on the prop and the props, yeah, and then just take that outside down because of the height. You can see the heights there. It's right, if you look at that to where it is here, there's not, by the time I got the lintel on that, there's not a right lot above it. So propping it up and that's just pointless. Like, I think that the lintel, when we're looking here now, I think the lintel's like tight up to these steels here, if not a little bit above. So we might, on this doorway, might have to take these two out anyway. So we'll have a look at that when we get to it, but yeah, we're not going to mess about on that side as much. So you finished that wall off today and then did the health and safety test?
Well, yeah, we're only, so the past 2 times I've been to college, we've only been in the workshop for 12:15. So we have dinner. I'm going to go to the classroom stuff. So we're doing a bit of writing up in the class and then went on another break. Came back with that test.
Nice little break going to college, innit?
Yeah.
You get loads of fucking breaks, don't you?
Like this morning, our first break, that was half an hour long. Get half an hour, then lunch, then another break.
Fucking how do you get so many breaks? I don't understand. That's why no one can be arsed working. And they fucking get there, innit? I've got a half of there. I've took some bits down here actually.
Yeah, I did finish the test. And then John was over and was like, yeah, nice one, can you do whatever you want now? I was like, I'll just go. I'll go all the way to Lancaster. He said no at first, and he was like, one then. And I got off. See some eyeballs looking at me as I was.
Yeah, but you're well ahead of everyone, aren't you? So what's the problem?
Yeah.
You're ahead of the game, aren't you? Yeah.
Is that like basically just health and safety and stuff like that?
Pretty much what you've just done.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's fucking, you've got to be an absolute spud to fucking fuck it up.
I had one lad say that he got 7 questions right out of 40.
What, on his CSCS test?
No, on the health and safety test. It's like a proper one, you're like a mock.
Alright.
You're on City and Guild.
Yeah. People think, you know, because people say, you know, it's easy to pass, you can still mess it up because there'll be questions in there that you don't know. Yeah, I think they get everyone.
fire extinguishers out of the bar, so like a new one. And I walked into like a new bar and was wondering where Max was next to me, and I was fucking covered in foam.
Fucking hell.
It's a foam extinguisher all over me. So I picked this massive one up, and it was just a water one, fucking drenched in there to toe.
Stinks, doesn't it, that water as well?
Yeah. I had fucking white shit all over me. It's funny because Max is just stood there, just sort of dripping off his face.
Well, we play games, this is what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. But I noticed like when I was using the toilets there, it was like full of like pebbles and like big bits of rock and that, just doing my head in. We've got like a new guy, that does all the mixing and stuff.
Yeah.
I think he chucked a jointer in there last week. Like a bargain.
What in the mix? Why?
Mustn't have seen it, or this week it seems like block or a brick's been chucked in there. Mangled up.
Hey. Remembered my boots today.
Yeah.
It gets loads of work. Gets busy. Yeah, he does alright. Yeah. Are they?
Yeah. It's going out all the time, isn't it?
That's the only thing, innit?
Yeah.
And then they're crying because they spent all the money.
Yeah.
All the fees have gone on piss.
Yeah, it's on
Exactly. Not good. Forehead's starting to burn a little bit.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking forehead's on fire now, that's good. Fucking mould's kicking in nicely. You're a guy somewhere. Fucking hell. Cheers, mate. I've only got a couple to put in on her. Get these done and then tomorrow it's sound then, innit? What's your ideal time to get home then?
after 6.
After 6?
I think if I went home, I would have done something stupid like £7.
Did it?
With the timer set off at by the time we got.
What, is that what you have to pay, yeah?
Yeah.
Quite a bit that, innit? And what is it when you go back at night?
£3.10. £3.30.
Alright, this door's been took out and we're just gonna take these out. We'll put a strong boy in this gap here and then we'll work out where this lintle's going and then we can cut this cavity out. And then we've got a doorway over here we just need to cut out as well. So we'll chop all that out there. Same with the outside walls. We've got all this loaded out now. Blocks from inside there. It's not a very good day tomorrow, so we'll do the outside now and then we can jump inside if it's bad. So we've got the ties on there, the ties on that, and then we're just going to leave that top bit for now. We'll box all that up, ceiling there. So if we lose out, it'll be that top course there, and we can just put that back in. I'm going to start setting this out now. The window's about there where that mark is. There's not much, there's about a block and just over half, a full block and just over half on that side. So yeah, we'll start this. We're just going to set this out now and then we're going to get this up and done so that it's sorted. Just going to set the tray up there now on this. Been and got some more wheat bench and stuff, so we'll get that set out, and then we need to get to moving on that course. There's a pencil line there. We need to get to that, and then just pillar it alongside this. You can see down this cavity now. Cleaned it all out. So it's going to get it all pumped in after. And then this one we've cleaned out, we'll just cut that down course and then that's sorted.
Are you still using that phrase?
Yeah, get cracking with this. Alright, so we've bricked that one up now, that's all done. Lintel on, cavity tray in. We've left this out because we need to get that in yet, so we've left that out for now. Bob's just getting this little pillar on. That was a bit of a balls up. We had to alter that. We had it on this side and he realised that it was wrong sizes and everything, so that's had to be redone. So we're going here now and we're gonna get this up on the inside. So this is the next task, to get this done. Get this built up to here, top of there. And then once that's gone off, tomorrow we'll take this top section out. And we've also got to take that out as well, get that cut out, which I'll probably do today. Then that just needs knocking out, and then we need to knock out for the lintel. We've got to put that in there. So we'll knock out for that, and as I've said, well, I think I've mentioned it anyway, it doesn't want to disturb the wet dash, so I'm going to try and install that from inside here somehow. So we might have to just take that section out and then drill out where the joints are to try and put a tray in it, and then slide that in with mortar on it and pack it in. It's not going to be easy, but we'll see. If it don't work, it don't work. We'll have to take the outside out, but we'll try. And then that's the inside bit there. We've just got to put a block in there, and then that'll do for now. We're not gonna do this until we've sorted all this out. So yeah, that's the plan. Just gonna start getting all this render off this. I've cut it out, and then we're just gonna get the render off, and then we can take this block work out, and then make a hole on the inside, just so when I cut it, it's not filling the room with dust. So I can't really use water suppression in there, so we'll get that sorted. So that's that done, all built, converted, ready for the inside side bit. That's that doorway done. Managed to not really disturb that too much, apart from two little cuts because the lintel's too big, so it's come into the render, so I've had to cut the outside. That's it. See you next one.